What's up, YouTube? Mr. LMSC here, and today I'm going to take you guys through my completed ultimate Grail stash. So this isn't going to have every single item in here, as I did throw away some of the normal items when I picked up their ethereal forms, but I'm going to replace those as I kind of go along and everything like that. But essentially, this is just my full organization of everything so that it will look nice, it will function well, it's indexed kind of in a nice way, and we can go from there. It's got a bug on my face. So let's go ahead and take a look. First, I have my trophy page on page 1. Here's where we've got our mangs and astrins and materials, and then just some of the high TC items and, you know, perfect rib cracker and steel rents and d-webs, all of just kind of the high level trophies, right? Then I've got useful things kind of for like page 2, 3, 4, 5 is just like shared tabs, like shared tab space, stash space that I'm just going to use. Like, oh, I might use this for my mercenary, I might put these items on my character, you know, for different areas. Then I have keys running from 6, or on like 6 and 7 is keys. Essences and tokens is going to be on 8. So keys, organs, that's all kind of like 6 to 9. 10, I'm just going to have like rejuvs. 11, I'm having just rares, and this is where I'm just putting like cool rare rings I found, cool rare ammies, some nice jewels I have, nice rare belts, rare circlets and helms, rare boots, rare gloves, and then like some rare weapons that I thought were cool that I picked up along the way. So kind of leaving space for just more rare finds there. On 20, we're going to have charms, and 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. This is all just going to be a variety of charms. And I probably wish I gave myself a little more space for charms. But I was doing basically to 29 as charms, and here's like magic finds I'm not using, 7 percenters. Here's like resistance. These are like nice charms that I felt were decent. Actually, all of these were pretty decent. These are all fast run walks. And then here's just like a variety of random things that, you know, if you ever just need to grab some charms. Facets are on this page and the next page. I don't know why those are like that. So here's all the different facets we have. So jewels, I'm going to kind of just tab to 39. If I want to have some more space, I can. I probably will take over this for charms, like 35 to 39. Starting at 40, we get into runes, and I just try to leave myself some space so I can collect a lot of each rune, and just kind of fill it up a little bit. You know, I'm not going to need a billion dull runes or anything, but it would be nice to have 20, 30 of them in case I need them later. And then here, you know, we just kind of get into some of the high runes. And then, of course, the Zods on the front page. Then here, I just have Runewords that I've made. So I can just kind of come through and, you know, snag whatever Runewords I need here. I'll probably steal a lot of these off to different characters. So I just have all of that room for that. Starting at 60, I've got jewelry. So all the uniques, all my Maras. I still don't know where my third 30 Maras is. I have 3 of them, so I don't know where that went. I have to find it, probably on another guided character or something. Here's just like all my rings for uniques, and then I've got some like a couple rare things here as well. And obviously I have like 2 spaces for the rings and ammies there, but you know, it's just kind of options where I want to put stuff. Then I have gems starting here. So this is where I'll just keep all the gems. I have all my skulls over on my sorceress still because there's like a billion of them. So I'm using this for gems till page 90, where I get into bases. And so this is where we just have a bunch of bases for weapons and armors and all of those things. And I'm going to go till 109 for that. Then we get into the armors. And so into all of the unique items. So the way I organize this is base, so like quilted armor, then leather armor, then hard leather, then studded, then ring mail, right? It goes up the armor chain. And these are all the normals, these are all the exceptionals, and these are all the elites. These are all the ethereal normals, ethereal exceptionals, and ethereal uniques. And then every page for the next 5 pages after that or whatever is all just like extra space. So here I just have like Ormuses, some Templar's Mites, and then just like some nice, Eth Gladiator Banes and Arcanes and stuff. Then we get into the helmets, and we have the same thing. Normal, exceptional, elite, ethereal normal, ethereal exceptional, ethereal elite, and once again, just space in these other pages for just extra nice helms that I found. I like to keep some of the rare ones and things that I might want to use on other characters and whatever. And then we just kind of continue the same process for all of the uniques, going with every 10.
A gift
going to all the normals,
you put
the
one of the armors
elite.
on the wrong page. I am not sure if you meant to do it, though, since I just tuned in.
Which one's on the wrong page? That all looks right to me. Yeah, that's all right. Pause a bit longer on pages. They deserve reflection. All right. Well, I'll go through and do this. So here's like all my steel rends and just some organized stuff. There's the belts. Here's our arachnid mesh collection. Kira's is not elite. Is it not? Oh, yeah, you're right. It's not. It's a diadem, and so I just kind of shoved all the diadems on the final page, but anyways, good call. So yeah, here's just kind of all these, and then our boots, and then shields. So just spare bone flames and dark skulls. Here's all of our death cleavers. We have 2 Eth ones as well, which is awesome. Here's our executioner justices, our ghost flames. So there's always kind of a collection of like, some of the Schaefer's hammers and stone crushers and stuff. We like to kind of keep collections of those. Cranium bashers, earth shifters. Only 1 Mangs. All the storm spires. So many of those. All the tomb reavers as well. And then spears. There's the staves. Here's the swords. Here's our grandfathers. And then just like wand collection. And here's just like a couple spare Death Fathom, some Ashudas, spare Death Web, our Eth ones on the trophy page. And then throwing items. I just realized these 2 things need to move. So these guys can go here. Cool. And then the bows, then the crossbows, and the claws, and then we get into the sets, and I just kind of have the set shoved in, and then every big set has its own like 10 pages, and I just did that so I could collect all of like the Grizz helms, the Grizz shields, and the caddies, all of that stuff. So here, and then you got your Tal armors, and I've thrown away like 1 billion Tal armors. I did not keep a lot of them. So a lot of these things I've thrown away a lot of, but I figured, now I have 10 pages, I can start collecting, all the IK armors. So I gave every big set 10 pages in case I wanted to gather big stuff. Then these are all Baal GCs and Diablo GCs, so we can re-roll them. These are all for re-rolling with perfect skulls, just a bunch of diadems. And then here's just some random jewels that I can use for re-rolling, so I can kind of do that. And here's just random ammies that I can also use for crafting, So these will be used for crafting like amulets. And then here's some crafts that I did before that I thought were all right, not amazing. I haven't really crafted an amulet that is like poggers yet, but I've got a couple okay ones. And then at 500, I've got some of the stuff I started collecting that was like failed sets, all the staves, failed uniques and sets for Archon plates, failed unique vortex shield, failed set dimensional shard, just kind of those things. And then just some, this is actually a nice shield, low level dual stuff, level 30s. And then mom, yeah. And then here's, I don't know, more random things. And here's some of the stuff I use for MVS on page 1000. So that is my breakdown. I will post in the spot in the description. I'll kind of give a post of all of the places where I kind of put everything, and also includes orbs. And so if you want to copy that, you can, but this is just something. Before I had everything stashed out so that it was all like right next to each other, and I was only using like 90 pages, and I just completely ran out of room because I was trying to keep all the uniques, all the sets, all the gems, all the jewels, all the charms, all, everything. And I just was running out of space. And so I was just having to shove stuff into later and later pages, and it wasn't matching up and in a good spot. And so I thought, let's just fix this up and just give ourselves 1,000 pages to work with, or 500 really. I'm using 400. And give like 10 spaces for all those things, so you can put all of your IK armors and all those things that you want to keep. So I hope that this is helpful to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and some of you might build your stash this way. This is a very meticulous, detailed way to build it. I mean, one of the big things is, like I'm going normal, exceptional, elite, eth normal, eth exceptional, eth elite. That's pretty like crazy specific on it. So I don't know if you want to exactly go that detailed, but if you do, this is how I did it. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace, YouTube.